All right, get the hell out of here, damn it.
All right, Taylor, I will leave. But you have to give me something first.
What?
Your word. I want you to look me straight in the eye and tell me that you and James never made love. Then I'll go. But can you do it? Can you tell me that nothing went on between you and James up at that cabin? Can you?
I don't have to tell you anything.
Or maybe you can't.
My personal life is my business.
Obviously, it's not your husband's business.
What the hell does that mean?
I want to know what really happened in Big Bear.
And why does that matter to you?
Because I'm involved.
With Ridge?
With James. If you and James were romantic, I want to know about it.
What, so you can use it against me? Brooke, you are not moving on with your life. You are still trying to stir up trouble between Ridge and me. That's what this whole thing is about. And boy, is it pathetic.
Taylor, don't turn this around. I have no reason to feel guilty, but I'm more convinced than ever that you do.
Whatever it is, I don't have time for it.
You're a little preoccupied today?
I told you I would talk to Ridge, and I did.
About Hector.
Among other things.
Didn't go as well as you hoped.
You know what? I'm not going to talk to you about my marriage.
Went that badly.
I'm really trying to deal with something here, if you don't mind, Brooke.
Well, I've had a lot to deal with, too, Taylor. I stepped into Ridge's life, and I took care of your children. Ridge and I had a son together. We built a life together. And then you came back. None of that mattered to you or Stephanie.
Because Ridge made a choice.
Do you think he would have made the same choice if he had known that you slept with James Warwick?
Ridge told you.
You're surprised. Well, so was I. I'd expect this kind of deception from Stephanie, but not from you. You can't even look at me. You're so ashamed. And you should be. Putting yourself out there like some kind of role model. And everybody believed it. Ridge, me. Taylor Forrester. So elegant, so sophisticated, so refined. A psychiatrist. Admired and respected. Loved by her family, by her children. Living a life based on communication, on truth. You made me feel inferior every chance you got. You made me feel like a tramp, like I wasn't good enough. You and Stephanie. And I had to fight you both for so many years. But it was never enough. I would never be your equal. Because you were so perfect. Well, you haven't been so perfect, have you, Taylor? Have you? Who do you think you are?
I never said I was perfect.
No, but Stephanie did. And you lapped it up, knowing that you could do no wrong. At least no wrong that you would ever have to admit.
I tried to tell Ridge about James and me. I wrote him a letter.
A letter he never got.
That's because Stephanie... No, I am not going to make excuses, not even to you.
You can't help yourself, can you? Acting like you're better than me. You can't even think about it. Because if you did, if you really stopped to think about what living in your shadow has done to me, what I've lost because of your secrets.
No, I'm not going to make excuses because there is no excuse for what I did. I know I made a terrible mistake not telling Ridge about James. I've admitted that.
Well, I had to pay for your mistakes because I bought your hype. I bought that pristine image. And when Ridge chose you over me, I asked myself, why did he choose Taylor? Oh, because she's a saint compared to me.
That's right. You have to admit, you have a history, Brooke. You've made mistakes, too.
Mistakes that I've been punished for, mistakes that I faced up to, unlike you. Oh, God, when I think of all the years that I felt inferior to you, and it's all just been smoke and mirrors. But today, your halo's been knocked off your head. And St. Taylor, the little angel, has been brought down to earth. A mere mortal, once again.
I never asked to be this family's moral compass.
You weren't the compass, Taylor. You were true north. The standard that everyone and everything was measured against.
Well, you may have felt that way, but I'm just as capable of making mistakes as everybody else.
It didn't stop you from sitting in judgment. In fact, you judged me the harshest. You saw when Stephanie belittled me and berated me, and you didn't do anything about it. You didn't step in and tell her to stop. If you had, we might have been friends. I would have liked that, you know. To have at least one friend in this family who didn't take my words and turn them against me.
Brooke, you've got to understand, when I first came back, all I heard was...
Stephanie told you that I was evil, and you believed her. I understand that, because I believed everything that she said about you. I sang your praises to your children. I told them what a good person you were. I told them how lucky they were to have you as a mother. How lucky Ridge was to have you as a wife. I never thought that I could measure up to you. Never thought that I could be half the woman that you were, Taylor. But today, all of that has changed. Today, I realized that the compass was off. For the first time since I met you, I know that I am good enough. So don't you dare look down your nose at me again. My days of being intimidated are over. I will never feel inferior to you